Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So I am today again here. So today we learn about HTML5 and CSS6. Sorry, CSS3. Yeah, so the basics, okay? So HTML5 and CSS3. Yeah. So today we are gonna use our VS Code, okay? As you know, we use the VS Code for our programs. Yeah. So if you don't have VS Code, I will show you how to install it. So first you go to a web browser like Firefox or Chrome, etc. Here you write VS Code download. Okay? Yeah. And no need to write this Mac, Linux or Windows. It already comes here. Look. Now you have to open this link. Here it will come for Windows, for the Linux and for Mac. Okay? So you can install as you like. Now let's open VS Code. I already have it installed here. Okay, let me refresh one time. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, so now we will open the VS Code app. Okay, so like I've opened here VS Code. So when you open the app, you will come. Here will come. Welcome to the what is this called again? Yeah, welcome to VS Code. So if you're using this first time, you have to come here to files. Okay, I hope you can see this. Files. Click. Go to open folder here. Then select a folder. Okay, like I will create a new folder. Yeah. Let's do it new. Okay, yeah. So let me select this folder. So now I have a new folder here. Okay. So now we have to create a file here. So just click here and click on this. Okay. And let's create the file. So mostly people, when you have to create the HTML5, you write index.html, or for CSS we write style.css. Okay, so let's do first index.html. Okay, and now let's do style.css. Okay, so let's go to index.html first. Okay, let's close this. So first, to start our program, we do the explanation mark here. The image abbreviation is showing here. Just click enter and you will get this thing. Okay. So now what is this thing? This thing. Okay. Not this. I'll tell you this also. What is this thing? So this thing is the data of the data. So in the body, we write things. Example, if you do h1, then write hello world. Okay. So the things we write here inside the body, those are visible, but the things we write in the head, they are not visible, but they are important. So first let's talk about the dog type. Dog type refers to HTML5 version. Okay, so this is an HTML language English. Then this viewport, okay, meta name, this viewport thing you can see here, this thing, once again, this thing makes your site responsive. Okay, so that means you have a responsive website. Okay, website. Yeah. So if you apply this thing, this metaport viewport, okay, this meta name viewport, so this makes your site responsive. Now you must be thinking, what does responsive mean? So I'll show you. Like we have VS Code. Okay, the site which I just opened here, VS Code. Okay, let's minimize it a little bit. 1 second, yeah. So you can see here we have this Visual Studio Code, docs, updates, blog, API, extension, etc. Isn't it? Now look, if I change my screen size, look, if I change, look, it goes smaller, smaller, and now it's a hamburger. See, now it's a hamburger. So that means your site is a responsive website. Now, what do you mean by responsive? if your screen size is this, and you'll not get the hamburger, you get all those options. So those options will be like, look, like the options, they will be one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. So they will take up your whole screen, isn't it? Yeah, so you don't need to do that. So this hamburger means this side is responsive, look. So it squeezes nicely. And this another example, okay, to see is it responsive or not. Right click and here's inspect, okay. Click inspect. Now we have a second. So now here click this button. Now you can see this. So look in let's go. So here you can see the different devices in which how it looks like, okay. So like you will do iPhone 11 Pro, okay. Look, it will come like this on iPhone 11 Pro. Now if you'll do once again Galaxy Note 20 Android 11, look, it will look like this. So that means it adjusts as per your device. So that means this website is a responsive website, okay. So these things may not be visible to the user, but they are important. So they are the data of the visible data, okay. They are like invisible, but they are very important. So then we got this title, okay. So this title refers the name of a document. When we'll do the work here, you have to go live, okay, to see what's going on from there. So for that, you will go here, extensions, okay. Here you will search live, L-I-V server, type live server. After typing, you get this one, okay. So it has around 69 crore 17 lakh 146 downloads, okay. So click on this one, install this and click on the auto update. So by this, let's go back. What's this? So you'll get this go live option and you can go live, okay. So like I've written this H1 hello world, okay. And now I'm going to explain the title. Look, we can go live. Now look, it will come in your browser. Mine is taking a little bit time today, look, okay. So now this title which I was telling you, this title, this refers to the title of a document, okay. Like we go back here, look, this is document. So we kept its name document, okay. So now let's change it to HTML and CSS, okay. Now let's go back to our website, look, HTML and CSS. So this is the document, okay, which we are doing. So now, firstly, I will explain you what this H1 means, okay? So we have one thing to call HN, okay? HN. So HN means, H means, so your H means the headings. N means numbers from 1 to 6. So you have H1, H1, you have H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6, okay? So let's write something like hello world. Okay, so now let's do this for all of these, like H2. Yeah, so let's copy this hello world. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so in H2 we also do hello world, okay. Yeah, so for H3 hello world, then we write H4, and in H4 we also put this hello world. Then in H5, wait a second, H5 we'll write, okay, we'll write H5 hello world, and now finally we'll write the H6, okay. Yeah, hello world. So now what does this hello world, these H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6 mean, okay. Put the pen. H1 means the like you have the heading which is very large, okay, like hello, okay. Then is H2, a little bit smaller than this, okay, hello. So a little bit smaller than this, and H3 a little bit smaller than this, okay. The H4 a little bit more smaller than this, H5 more smaller, and the H6 is the most smallest. So H1 is largest heading, okay, largest heading. and H6 is smallest heading. Okay, smallest heading. So I hope you have understood it nicely. Okay, yeah, let's close this. So now if you will web it in our website, which we are doing, yeah, so you can look. So this is, let me, okay, so this is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. H1 is the most biggest this, what is called heading. H2 is smaller than that, H3 is smaller than that, H4 is more smaller than that, H5 is more smaller than that, and H6 is more smaller than that. Okay, so now I will talk about paragraphs. Okay, so paragraph and div. Okay, DIY. These are some container tags. Okay, so basic container tags. And then after some time we will learn some CSS. Okay, how to put the CSS on this. So these are some basic container tags. Now I will teach you like now you can write lorem. Okay, lorem means some dummy text, so you don't need to write too much here in the paragraph. Okay, so LOR the emit observation is giving you. Press enter. You will get this. Okay. Now you can see it's too much long. Okay, so you have to first go like this. Okay, it's too long. So if this is also happening with you, yeah, I'm sure this will happen with you. Go here to manage. Click on the command palette. Okay, and then go to this toggle word wrap. I'll write for you. Toggle word wrap. Okay, yeah. So this one you have here. You have to enter, and now this will come like in a paragraph. Okay, line by line, not too much long. Okay, yeah. And the div, let's also do the lorem there. Yeah. So these are some container tags. Okay. Now if we go, wait a second. Here you can see these container tags here. Okay. So now let's learn one thing about the paragraph tag, which is the paragraph tag aligning. Okay. So yeah, let's just keep this here. So now let's learn the paragraph alignment. So we can align the paragraph in 4 ways. First align is paragraph align GN. Align is equal to left align. Okay, left. Yeah, in the paragraph we'll write lorem. Okay, yeah. After this, so this was the first alignment. In the second alignment, we have right align. So align is equal to right. Yeah, I hope you understand this and you're doing it nicely. So lorem, let's type lorem. Yeah. Now, so after this is paragraph, enter, paragraph align. Align is equal to justify. Okay, you will see this on the screen. Just wait for a second. Yeah, so lorem. Yeah, and now let's do one more, which is paragraph align is equal to justify. Sorry, center. We have done the justify. ENT. I have some error here, but I'm sure yours is coming. So let's come here to lorem. Mine is not properly working, but now if you go live again, look. So this one is the paragraph right align. This one is paragraph left align. This one is justify, and this one is center. Okay. So you can see the different alignments of the paragraphs. Okay. So this is how we align these different paragraphs. So now let's come back to our topic. Now I'll teach you some comments. Okay, comments. Comments are like important notes in HTML. Okay, like we have to write some important notes. Okay. So how do we write them? If another person is viewing your website, you don't want to show them those notes. You want to keep it to yourself. So those are type of notes, and those are called comments. The shortcut of it is control and slash. Okay, so this thing comes and you can write your notes like doc type. You can write anything. Okay, tap into this represents HTML5. Okay, now if you go to your browser, you won't see this thing here. Okay, because this is the type of your notes, so others cannot see it. So these are very helpful in the website making. Okay, so after this, 1 second. Yeah, so now I'll teach you the BR and HR tag, okay? So first I'll teach you BR tag. BR means break line, okay? So that means simply a space. So if I put a paragraph tag here, write lorem, okay? Then I put a div tag, div lorem, okay? Yeah. So now you want some space in between them, okay? You can do BR, okay? And BR has no ending tag. Like you have seen, paragraph is paragraph, ending tag, so that's a slash and then P. This has no ending tag, okay? So BR, 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 BR. So now let's go to our website. Now you can see. So BR applies some space. Now look. Wait a second, I'll keep this inside. Look. So this much of space, this space has been added by a BR tag, okay? Break line. Now we'll talk about HR, okay? And I'll teach you how to put some color in our lines too. So HR means line, horizontal line, okay? So now you want to put your line example, the color of color green, color white, color black, okay? So I'll also teach you here, look. In HR you write COLOR, okay, color is equal to, then write the color, RED, okay. But there is one thing here which you should not make it wrong. Wait a second. Yeah. So here you should not make one thing wrong, that you have this HR, okay, and this HR which you have written, this HR, this color here, okay, HR color, this color should be not COLOUR, this should be COLOR, okay, because the VS Code language has that type of English, so you have to write COLOR, not COLOUR, okay. So I will also show you that why, okay. So look, red color line there you can see, but if I go back and write COLOUR and go back to my site, there will simply be no line, okay. So this is simply an HR. Now you'll say, why is this a line? This is the HR line, okay, this is the line and this is the normal color of the line. So if you place a line, this color will come, but you have to do red color, so it will not happen. So COLOR will only work, okay. Yeah. So now, 1 second. Yeah, so now we will learn about some basic CSS, okay. So yeah, CSS. If I just make one more file, come on. Yeah, I'm just doing, you don't need to make this file, okay? Just don't make this file, I'm just doing it for me. Yeah, so just explanation mark, yeah. Let me go a bit down, yeah. So now I'll write, okay? So now, we will place CSS, okay? But first I'll tell you something about HTML, okay? Some things like who created HTML, etc., okay? So HTML was invented in 1990, okay, by Tim Berners-Lee. Tim Berners-Lee, okay. So for class 6, 7, this is important. This comes in exams, okay. Yeah. So now Tim Berners-Lee, he was a scientist at CERN, okay. CERN, CERN, okay. Wait a second. The eraser go. Yeah. CERN, okay, at CERN, Switzerland, okay. Switzerland, okay. So Switzerland at the European laboratory. This laboratory for particle science, okay, for particle physics, okay. So he was the inventor of this HTML, okay. And now we'll talk about one thing. HTML is a non-case sensitive language, okay. So HTML is a non-case sensitive language. Now you might be thinking, what does this mean? Okay, so I will show you this practically here. So in the earlier days, if you had h1 tag, I told you what does h1 mean. So h must be capital, and okay, so h, if the h would be small, the tag would not work. Okay, so if the h was in capital letters, it would be the larger heading. If h was not in the larger letters, if it was like this, like h1, so it would cause a lot of trouble. Okay, so that's why we need to have this in proper alphabetic letters. So that was case sensitive. Okay, but today's HTML5 is non-case sensitive. So that means if you write h1 in small letters, okay, I'll write Zan, and if I write h1 in capital letters, Zan. Now let's go to our website and let's check it. Okay, yeah. What happened to this? Oh, okay, sorry. I wrote this here. Yeah, so I have to write here. So if I h1, okay, yeah, Zan. Now I'll go down. I write h in capital and Zan. Yeah. So now I'll go back here. And why isn't this working? 1 second. We reload this website. Yeah, 1 second. Mine is not actually working here. Report this. Yeah, and go live again. Yeah, so it should work now. Yeah. So this Zan is absolutely same. So that means HTML5 is a non-case sensitive language. Okay, so I hope you understand this. And now we'll talk about CSS. Okay, so how do we apply CSS? Okay, so some basic CSS things. Okay, so CSS can be applied. Why isn't this writing? Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, this pen is not writing honestly. CSS can be applied in 3 ways. Okay, so the first way is inline CSS. Second is internal CSS. Third is external CSS. So I'm gonna show you the inline and external CSS, okay? Because I have some problem with the internal CSS. So first I'll tell you the inline CSS. So in inline CSS, we put CSS inside a tag, like we have paragraph tag. Okay, sorry. Like we have paragraph tag, paragraph. We put CSS here like style. Okay. Yeah, we'll do hairstyle. Okay, and then we'll put up those things here. Okay, which we have to do. The CSS. Second is external. You can see this style.css file, isn't it? Can you see this? So this style.css is an external CSS file. Okay, so this is external CSS file. So we can put CSS in 3 ways. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Yeah, now let's try it. So let's go to index.html and let's come here. Okay, so like we have this paragraph tag, let's do some CSS to it. Okay, like sty style. Okay, so we can do anything in this style now, like we can do border. Border is equal to 7 pixel solid red. Yeah, red. Yeah, and can have my font. Font weight. Yeah, font weight is equal to bolder. Okay, so let's have our bolder. No, let's not do this font weight here. Yeah, wait a second. I'll see if this works. Font weight. Yeah. So our font weight, I will do bolder. Okay. Yeah. So now if you go to your website again, why didn't this work? 1 second. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, now it's working. That's a error. Yeah, look what I did now. I changed a little bit. I did border 7 pixels solid red and font style italic. Okay. Now if you go here, you can see it worked. So this is called, 1 second. This CSS which we did, this is called inline CSS. So I hope you got it. Let's do blue. Yeah, there's not too much visible now. Inline CSS. Now let's do external CSS. Okay. So wait a second. Let's delete this. Yeah. So now I'll do a little bit of external CSS. Wait a second. Pen. Yeah. So now we'll do a little bit of external CSS. Okay. External CSS. Yeah. Now I'll teach you that. Some of that a little bit. Okay. And then after a little bit time we'll do some more. So you can see designer HTML. This I don't need it. Yeah, so because this is not limited, we don't need it. Delete. Okay. Yeah. So now we have the style.css. Okay. So let's write something in it. Okay. Yeah. Let this open. Yeah. So now we'll write all the paragraph tags. We have many paragraph tags. Okay. So P like this. You have to press this. So P we will do. What should we do? We should do font style. Yeah. Font style. Yeah. I'll do font style italic. Yeah. When we have done font style italic. Oh, I'm sorry for this here. Yeah, I'll make this. Font style italic. Font weight. Yeah, font weight. So let's do our font weight bolder, okay? Yeah, bold, yeah, bolder. And let's do border. Border, okay? Is equal, let's do border 10 pixel solid green. Okay? Yeah, now let's go to our website. Yeah. Now you can see we have these paragraph tags, but there is no CSS here, which we have done. Okay? Wait a second. Let's add some more paragraph tags. Okay? Then I'll tell you why the CSS hasn't come there. Okay? Yeah. So P lorem. Yeah, let's add up some of these so that you can properly understand. Lorem, yeah, let me add one more here down. So P lorem. Yeah. So now if we go to our website, no CSS has been put here. Okay. So you might be thinking, why did this even happen? Because this index.html does not know what to do with the style.css. This index.html will only show its thing, okay? So it will not show the style.css. Now, I'll tell you one thing. So I'll tell you some basic things about these. So let me do this style. Yeah. So now I'll tell you what actually HTML style means. Not CSS. I actually forgot to tell you that. Let me open this pen. Yeah. So now your HTML, isn't it? You have your HTML. Those are like your building blocks. Okay. So now, what are these building blocks? I will show you. Yeah. I will show you that on the this on Chrome. Yeah, here. So this is we cross this normal. Yeah. So these buttons are our HTML. Okay. So where to place the buttons? Okay. Then is CSS. What is the color of these buttons? The design, the style, the font weight, the font size. Okay. And then comes the JavaScript. In JavaScript, what does this button do? Now I press Windows. So what will happen? Now it will direct me to another site. Okay. I don't need this. Yeah. So by clicking that button, it will redirect me to another site and it will download the VS Code. Okay. So that is the logic. So that's JavaScript. Okay. So JavaScript is actually logic. So now Let's write here. So HTML is the building blocks, okay? Like the building blocks. So like you're in your home, okay? You are in your home, and in your home you have the switches, okay? So those switches are like your HTML. Then the CSS. CSS means what is their weight, what is their size, what is their style, and what is their color, okay? Then we have JS, which is JavaScript, okay? That in this channel on Digital Megatrons, there are a lot of videos of that too. Okay, so you can see those in the playlist section. You can choose any video and you can watch those, okay? So JS means JavaScript, okay? So in this JavaScript, the logic happens, okay? Yeah, so in JavaScript, logic happens. So I hope you have understood this nicely. Yeah. So now let's do some CSS, okay? Yeah. So I was just showing you this. I don't need this Xan.html. Yeah. I hope you are understanding these things nicely. So now we did the style thing here, okay? But this style didn't happen. So why didn't it happen? Because this index.html does not know what to do with the style.css. It will only show its own, okay? This index. So we have to link it up so that it can show the style.css, okay? And that's very easy. Anyway, before the body, okay? Before the body, you have to write LINK. Just write LINK. And you'll get this image abbreviation. Just click enter, you'll get all of this, okay? So link rel style sheet, href. So this is the source, okay? So which URL or which site or what page you have to link with this, okay? So now its name is, a second, yeah. So my CSS is this, its name is style.css, okay? So here I'll write the style.css, okay? And let's write it then. In this href in the middle, I'll write S and this will come up, okay? Yeah. Now if you want to wave this, click Control and click, okay? So you can wave this. So now if you go to our website back, okay? Yeah. Yeah, and I'm sometimes you guys might not be getting these things, okay? There you have to just reload your website like this, reload and it will come, okay? So look, 10 pixels solid green, okay? And we had done something else also. Let's open the style of CSS. Yeah, font weight bold and font style italic. So you can see that it is here. See. So you can see here, it is here. Okay? So when we link it up, the style.css comes. Now we have already put this one inline CSS, so it will only take the inline. And this is the div tag, okay? So this is not paragraph tag, that's why it's not taking it. So look, it happened. So now let's go back. So I hope you have understood the concept nicely that we have three types of CSS, okay? Yeah, we have I have shown internal, I will show you later sometime. So inline, see I told you inline, we did inline, okay? And external, okay? So external, so I was telling you this is the external, this style.css, this is the external CSS. We have done here, so this is the external CSS, okay? And inline CSS, if you want to see that, what we have done in inline CSS, okay? Yeah. Inline CSS, where have we done it? Yeah. So now if you want to see the inline CSS we have done here. This. Sorry. Here. Okay. So this style, okay, we have written the style, and style refers to your CSS, okay? Yeah. So style, border 7 pixel, this we have written here, okay? Yeah, nice. And now I will teach you about class. Okay, class and IDs. Okay, yeah, class and the ID. Yeah. So now we have done this. Okay. So now let's open another file. Okay. So you can save this, already saved. Okay, this is already saved, this thing. Now let's open another folder to do another program. Okay. Yeah. So like I will get this one, TCSS, okay, whatever, you can keep anything. I just keep the random name. Yeah, so this one you can take. Yeah, so here when you come here, just cross this. Yeah, okay, so you this will come here if you're using it the first time. Okay, so we have opened this, click here, yeah, and then come here, then write your HTML file. Okay, so I've done this, yeah, and now I'll do another, which is style.css. Okay, yeah, what happened, one second, style.css, yeah, thank you. Yeah, so let's apply the first code which I taught you. Yeah, this one, sorry. Yeah, enter. Yes, we got this. Our document name will be CSS. Okay, yeah. So now in this video I will sorry, in this part of this lecture, now I'll teach you the class and ID. Okay, yeah, so let's go a little bit down and I'll first teach you that, and then after teaching, then I'll start. Yeah, so now what do you mean by class? Okay, you have class and you have ID. So if you're in a school, so this class is like your classroom. Okay, mention it as a classroom, and this ID is like your roll number in your class. Okay, so in a class, multiple people, in your classroom, multiple people can join, isn't it? Multiple children like Nazim, then Zad, then Hamza. Multiple people can join in your class, isn't it? But in an ID, it's like a roll number. Like my roll number is 25. Okay, so I will only have the roll number 25. Okay, someone else in my class cannot have the roll number 25. He can have some other roll number. Okay, so that is the ID. Only one container tag. Okay, only one container tag. Okay, only one container tag can have the ID. Okay, and the class is mentioned for multiple tags. Okay, so this is also used for CSS. Okay, so now let's use this. Yeah, let's cross this. This is our index HTML. Let's have some paragraph tags. Okay, yeah, wait a second. Yeah, so let's have some paragraph tags. Okay, paragraph lorem. We can have okay, we will yeah, so go to manage here, command palette, yeah, and here this toggle word wrap, yeah, click on this, you'll get this. Yeah, nice. Yeah, let's have another p tag. Yeah, so let's have some multiple p tags. Okay, you can wait and I will insert them. Yeah, so in the meantime I'll pause the video and you can look. I placed it 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4, yeah, 5, yeah, 5 paragraph tags and 2 div tags. Okay, yeah, so now let us learn the CSS of these tags. Okay, so what do we have to do here? Yeah, so now we have to place the ID. Okay, the ID and the class like I had taught you. Okay, yeah, so let's come here now. In the paragraph, if you want to so write the ID, so do ID, yeah, just enter here. Yeah, so you can keep any ID. Okay, like I will keep ID 101. Okay, do it, and then the class, yeah, class, its class can be BCA. Okay, yeah, like I've selected this. But if I do ID here, ID is equal to 101, this and CSS will not work. Okay, so this will cause an error. Okay, when you go there, this will contain an error because these two are same IDs and ID cannot be same. So let's keep it 102. Yeah, so remember to that IDs cannot stay same. Okay, but the class is the class can stay same. Like I will say BCA. Okay, yeah, so this can be same. So our BCA class can be same. Okay, so I'll keep this ID is equal to like 200. Okay, yeah, and now the class, Yeah, so it will also join class, class BCA, okay? Yeah, put it in capital letters or small, whatever you have written to the first one. Yeah, so this one will have ID. Yeah, I'll do 300. Yeah, the ID can be anything, okay? Class be anything. So this one will not join this class. This one will have the class MCA, okay? Now let's choose some different class for the last 4 tags, okay? Yeah, like ID is equal to 191. Yeah, the class, it will also, sorry. Yeah, it will also join the MCA class. Yeah, nice. So now we have the div tag ID uh, is equal to, let's do 222, okay? Yeah, ID. And its class, let's keep again MCA as I told you. Yeah. So this is the last tag. Let's keep its ID is equal to 786. 786, yeah. Now just keep it class. Now its class can be MCA again, okay? Yeah. No, this will not join any class. Yeah, let's keep it that this will not join any class. Yeah. And this. Let's cut this here. Yeah. So now let's learn about its CSS, okay? Now let's go to style.css. Now we have the class MCA, okay? Yeah. Yeah, so for the MCA, so now there's one thing, let's cross this. We show class, we have no class. इसमें class नहीं चलेगा. In this class will not work, okay? If you write class. For this you have to write dot, okay? So this dot, yeah. So this dot you have written, dot, it's element class. See, I was telling you. So dot refers to class and hashtag refers to an ID, okay? So if we talk about some ID, okay? So ID 786, okay? Let's go to ID 786. So hashtag 786, okay? I think it's working. Yeah, wait a second. 86, yeah. Wait a second, there's some error with it. 1 second, please. Yeah, so I don't know what this error here, but don't worry. So we are here, yeah, with ID 786. So ID 786, this ID can have border. Yeah, let's write BOR. Yeah, border 9 pixel. Yeah, so solid. Let's do solid. Solid pink. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then font size. This font size is equal to, let's do font size equal to 20%. No. Wait a second. Where did the person go? Yeah, 20%. Okay. After the font size, sorry, font size, we won't write like this. Right, 20 pixel. Yeah, pixel. Nice. Yeah. After this, we'll write font style. Yeah, font style here it is italic. Okay. Yeah. Font weight. Font weight. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's a FO. Yeah, with the font weight. Yeah, here it is. We'll write bolder. BOLD. Yeah, bolder. Okay. I think this much is enough. Yeah, and let's write height. Okay. Let's write height is equal to 200 pixel. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so we have written this. Let's just keep like this. Yeah. So now 786 is the last, okay, the div tag. So let's go here. Let's see our last div tag. A second. Yeah, div tag. This is the last div tag we have. Let me write this div tag. Yeah. Div 786. Yeah. Go here. Yeah, so which one is the div 786? Oh, sorry. This is this one. Yeah, so you have to go live. I was also thinking what happened to this. Yeah, so go live. Yeah, this one is the old one. Sorry. So now you can see this thing did not happen again. Okay, because we did not link it. So first we have to link it. Yeah, I have taught you how to link. Link. Yeah, so now we have successfully linked this. Now let's check it out. Now, there is some error with this. ID 786. Okay, let's change the ID from 786 to SP3. Yeah, okay. So now I think there's something wrong with the numbers. SP3. Okay. Yeah. So let's go Firefox now. Reload. Yeah. So now you can see SP3. This is having the 3 pixel. Okay. So sorry. What was it? The 20 pixel, 9 pixel border and solid pink. Okay. You can see that successfully coming here. Now let's do this for all the paragraph tags. Okay. So how to do that? No. First we'll yeah. So we have to learn about class too. So this was the ID. Okay. So this ID only did it for a particular tag. Okay. But now we'll learn about class. So class we show by a dot. So dot MCA. Yeah, as we have the dot MCA here. Yeah. Below. This is like this. Yeah. So dot MCA. Yeah. It can be, let's write border. Yeah, border is equal to 5 pixel solid blue. Yeah, okay. And let's just copy this and put it here. Okay. Yeah, like this. Yeah. So now we did it for the class MCA. Let's do for the class BCA. Okay, class BCA. Sorry, this should not be here. Where did this come from? Yeah, enter. Here we will do border. Border is equal to 3 pixel. Yeah, solid. What should we do? Now we'll do solid green. Green. Yeah, solid green. Okay. Yeah, and the rest we'll do the copy paste. Yeah, now let's go here. Look. So these are the classes. So the class, look, this was my class MCA. Class MCA, look, 1, 2, 3. So we can use to put CSS for multiple things. But for this SP3, I could put CSS on only one tag. And for the BCA, look, we had 3 tags and it came on 3 of the tags. Okay. So I hope you understood this everything. Yeah. So let's have a quick revision. Okay, last time I'll do a revision. A second. Yeah. So CSS can be put in 3 ways. Okay. Yeah. CSS, inline, internal, and external. And external CSS. This was the external CSS file which we have done successfully. Okay. Yeah. So I hope you like this video. So this video comes to an end. So until next time. Masalama.